When was the first time I remember being scared for my safety?
When I was a little girl. When I was young, honestly. I remember my mom always saying to me to remember to protect myself.
Middle school age, but definitely high school.
Probably in like 7th or 8th grade, like 13 or 14 years old.
I'd say I was probably still like 7 or 8. My brother's friend was over at our house, and when my brother left the room, he was touching me inappropriately and I didn't know what was happening.
This man comes up to us and he grabs my friend while we're on the street. And it was probably like one of those moments where it was like, your body is so paralyzed by the fear, and you prepare for these moments as a woman of like what you should do in those moments. But when the moment happens, you're like, I have no idea what to do. Because of who I am physically, I feel like it does impact a lot of my everyday decisions. I feel like as a woman, it's just a natural inclination to not do certain things.
Going into especially like Targets and Walmarts after sundown, and just anywhere after sundown, you know, they can't like go on a walk or go on a run or go to a park or do anything after sunset.
I definitely check my car a lot. I know a lot of women do that. I check in the back seat before I drive away. If it's late at night and I'm walking to the grocery store or I'm walking to my apartment, I immediately put my keys in between my fingers and am ready if anyone attacks me. And that takes a toll, and it's upsetting to have to always think about that.
I feel like people view me, because I'm a woman, as an easier target.
You get followed home and have to like call the police, and then like that's something that happened to me and my friend, and it made it almost impossible for me to drive at night for like 6 months.
I think really everywhere is like kind of a consideration, because like even like anywhere you could get like super alone.
My experience with my body and my gender 100% impacts all of my day-to-day decisions.
When I'm around the people that I love, whether it's with a group of my best girlfriends or with my family, that's when I feel the most safe.
Honestly, I don't feel safe anywhere, even if it's in my own home.
There isn't any place that I don't feel nervous.
There isn't a place where I can think of that I'm always 100% can just let my guard down.
What I hope someone would take away after watching this documentary is that they understand that sexual assault, sexual violence has a huge spectrum, and there's like a lot of gray area.
It's just like to listen to women, because I feel like there's such like a fake notion like, oh, we should listen to our women, like we need to believe them. And I feel like, are you really listening? Like, let's take the time to actually sit down and listen to women for once.
I hope this just brings awareness to people with how it affects us every day, and it's just an everyday part of our lives that we have to think about our own safety.
And I feel as though there's people who have been sexually traumatized, and because it's not a super intense story, they kind of like deflect, and they're like, oh, it's okay, I wasn't traumatized, that didn't happen to me, it wasn't that bad. But just the smallest thing can be remembered in the body forever.
I hope that people can come out more confident and use their voice more and kind of just protect each other and lift each other up.